Now I've already gone and cleaned the other side, but I wanted to show you just how dirty these are and how much more cleanup that they really need. And if we go over to the driver's side, they look a lot better. So for this video, I'm going to get the Saleen wheels off, and there's two things I want to accomplish. The first thing is I want to get these all cleaned up so they look really nice because they're pretty dirty, pretty filthy. Second thing is I want to confirm if these are in fact the more, I don't know if they're more rare, but the optioned 18 by 10 rears. I said in other videos earlier that I believe they were because this is an 295 tire on here. It doesn't make a lot of sense to fit a 295 tire on an 18 by 9 inch wheel. So I suspect they are the 10 inch wide wheels. But we're going to zip this wheel off and find out for sure. Now a few other things I noticed on the car has spacers, but they're not hub-centric, and I want the wheels to come out even more, so we'll be replacing those. It does have an E-Bach rear sway bar to go along with the front one, and it has a low-profile IRS bolt. And these, part of the bushings here, and let me see if I can get my light, hold on. It's pretty hard to see up in there, but there's a white bushing back there, so like I said in the earlier videos, pretty confident that this is a FDBR kit that is in here. And I was underneath the front of the car earlier. It does have the H&R Sport springs on the front, which is what I thought from the beginning anyway. There's a Saleen logo there. And as far as the size of this wheel, it's right there, 18 by 10. So just as I thought, these are the optioned 18 by 10 inch rear wheels. So that's really nice because I would like to run a 305 tire on this for the rear. These are 295s now, but I do want to run a 305. And I mentioned in the other video earlier how some of this is peeling here. You can see it peeling there. That's like the only spot on this wheel. But you can see how the chrome all peeled up in that area. But I think these are going to clean up really well. They do have some imperfections in them, but for being OEM Saleen wheels, I'm not going to get too nitpicky considering you can't go to any website and just order these wheels. It's all just knockoffs from now on. So I'm pretty fortunate to have a set of these wheels that aren't completely trashed. Now I've already gone and cleaned the other side, but I wanted to show you just how dirty these are and how much more cleanup that they really need. Definitely don't shine all that well compared to what they can do. There's a rear one back here. Just a lot of general dirt, grime, and little things that needs to really clean them up. And if we go over to the driver's side, they look a lot better. So this wheel cleaned up pretty well, but I did discover something about this wheel that I didn't really intend on. When I went up for the test drive on this car, it did have a shimmy. I found out that when I looked closer, there was no wheel weights on this rear wheel. I figured that's what the shimmy most likely was coming from. But after I pulled this wheel off, and now looking at it, you can see right there that it's bent. I have no idea how that happened, but this is most likely what's causing the shimmy that I was feeling. So as far as what I'm going to do about that, there is a place local to me that does straighten wheels. They do powder coating and all kinds of stuff. I've been to them before. They do have a wheel service to straighten out wheels, and considering that it's really not that bad. I mean, I've had this car for a month now and it hasn't lost any air in the tire, but I don't want to leave it like that. It's definitely bent. I don't know how the hell you bend the inside of the wheel like that. That really, I don't know, it kind of really took me by surprise when I saw that. So this is all the wheels done now. This is the side that I was cleaning up halfway through the video. These came out pretty good. The lighting is not as good on this side of the garage as the other side, but you can still see that this is the first wheel that I showed before that was really dirty. Overall, it cleaned up pretty well. It could be better, but I'm not going to get too nitpicky over it. And this is the other side you saw before. So overall, I'm pretty happy with how the wheels came out. They were pretty dirty. They cleaned up fairly well without too much effort put into it. I could have done like a lot more. I thought about ceramic coating them, but I just did get some new ceramic coat, but I'm waiting to do the car itself before I start doing the wheels. So maybe if I get real ambitious this summer, I'll pull them off again and clean them up again and ceramic coat them. As far as the one that's bent, I am going to get that fixed. I'm not sure if rebalancing the wheel with weights will take the shimmy completely away. Honestly, I don't know how that works as far as when the wheel is bent like that. It's not really bad. It's definitely fixable. So I will be getting that addressed because I don't want a constant shake all the time. And I'm not sure if the shimmy that I was feeling before was from the wheel being bent or the weights being knocked off or a combination of both. But either way, that pretty much solves why I felt the shimmy when I drove the car back down in Virginia when I went down to look at it. But overall, the wheels came out great. I'm pretty happy with them. Let me know what you guys think of it, and above all else, everyone, thanks for watching.